when Boosie in prison, in jail for murder.
Mm-hmm.
I thought so. He ain't nothing to be played with. Now I gotta give him a like. I like that. I like that.
Okay, turn that off.
I'm done.
Super loud. Can't even concentrate.
I can't concentrate when you don't know, have no I was talking about asking you questions about people that you familiar with. Said I have my own people that I have to talk about, and I like to welcome the people to the channel before I get started on my topic.
All right, well, let's start. Welcome to the KG family. Right.
Glad y'all can join us again.
And I'm happy to have y'all back as well.
Yes, as you can see, we are trying to stick with it. Yesterday, I was on TikTok Live. I am trying to boost up.
That doesn't compare with YouTube.
I know I had people on TikTok saying, where is y'all other channel? What is the name of y'all other channel? So for you all who don't know that I be on TikTok, my name is Red Rose. But you all now know that we do have another channel called the KG channel.
This is the KG family.
This is called the KG family.
You have to explain that to the people on TikTok.
Excuse me, I'm talking. Get you a conversation. Now, I'm going to get to some topics, which is going to be different from his, because I already know what he want to talk about, which is the first topic, and everybody know what happened today. So I'm gonna let him go and get that out the way. Go ahead, talk about it.
Well, first of all, incorrect. I'm going to talk about rapper Cash Out. Rah with that Nina.
Okay.
Hey, smoking on that Keisha. You don't know nothing about that.
I know.
You don't know nothing about that.
You wasn't even born when smoking on that Keisha came out.
No, yes, I was. That song came out in 2014.
And your mother, that was one of her favorite songs.
Right, you said I wasn't even born.
I mean, I didn't know you was like listening to music, but smoking on that Keisha, I've been up on that way. Matter of fact, we even had
But
that
you don't
Keisha.
know nothing about the rapper.
I do know him because my daughter, your mother, Keisha, told me, Ma, anytime they talk about my name, I got to like that rapper. So guess what? That's how me and her used to rock in the F-150 on smoking on that Keisha. Boom, 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 boom. She knew the words. I didn't. But anyway.
I'm telling you, run with that Nina,
With that Nina. Okay, we know about that Nina because she had them Ninas, okay? But listen.
Now, let me finish with my topic before I was really interrupted.
I mean, when you talk about smoking on that Keisha, you bring memories to me
about
my daughter.
Calm down.
How much fun we had on that rah-rah. I get back with your Nina.
No. Rapper Cash Out sentenced to life in prison after being convicted of a rape and a RICO case. His attorney asked for a 30-year sentence, saying the state recommended 25 years before the trial, which he hadn't accepted because he wanted his day in court. So he was going to originally get
24.
25 years.
He wouldn't only did 12.
He wanted his day in court, and they gave him life.
He should have known they was going to.
And his mother also received 20 years. His cousin also received 30 years.
They took that plea or they went to trial?
They went to trial with him.
Well, they deserve it because all of them would have gotten such a low sentence had they knew they did it. Okay, first of all, everybody know when the feds come for you, they got you dead to the monkey. Now,
right.
Puff, money talk, bullshit crap. That bullshit walk. Reason why Diddy beat all them charges, that man got a lot of money. And they overcharged him. Now, these people, right now, smoking on that Keisha, they did not have the type of money to fight the case that they should have took the plea.
9 times out of 10, you should take the plea, especially when you know you're guilty.
You should take the plea. Yeah. And when you know you're guilty, you should take the plea. Because 99.9 of the time, I do know about the Fed. When they come to your house, they dead to the monkey ass right. And I'm a person that's self-experienced. I know that when they actually knock on your door, but if you don't answer, they knock that door down. It's up to you.
Facts.
I'm just telling y'all, fair game. When the feds come for y'all, take that plea.
All right, go ahead.
Well, you know, our family want to give our deepest condolences out to Jamal Warner family, who we all know passed away today at the age of 54, who drowned in South Costa Rica on a family outing with his wife and his daughter, which he does not ever mention, has not ever mentioned them. We don't even know his wife's name or his kid name or ever seen a picture. He's been married for 10 years. He has kept his wife, his family so secretive because he said he did not want his family caught up in the lifestyle of Hollywood. He said, that's my life. Why would I drag my wife and my child into this? I don't want them a part of Hollywood. They never did a red carpet with him. Nothing. You never even knew he was married. The only person you ever knew he went with was Regina Hill. That's that little girl that's grown now on 227. Regina Hill, y'all know, got that Grammy. That was his girlfriend for like 6 years. They broke up. She said he did her real bad, put her and her son out. Y'all know she lost her son due to suicide. So, you know, y'all still got to pray for her as well, you know, because she lost her son due to bipolar, and he killed himself. So, you know, I know she's probably mourning as well because she still loved him, even though he got married on her. Now, I'll pass the next topic on. We just want that family to know, if y'all actually click on this channel, y'all will know that y'all have our deepest condolences, and our sympathy goes out to your family.
Okay. Shannon Sharp's rape accuser has retired from OnlyFans after coming to a resolution and dismissing her $50 million lawsuit. So pretty much, you know, she got that bread.
Paid off. It's called secretly paid off.
Yep.
I tell y'all.
She got enough money to retire from OnlyFans. You know, he gave her a nice little chunk of change.
To make it go away. Look, if Diddy had did that the first time when she asked for that money, because she still got the same amount of money she asked for.
Mm-hmm.
She ended up with the same amount. She got $10 million from that Catalina where the fight occurred, and she got $20 million from Diddy. That's that $30 million she asked for all that time. If he had gave her the $30 million the day before, none of this would have happened.
They always get a chance. They always asking it to be quiet, but they don't want to do it.
Well, when he said no, guess what happened? CNN said, roll that tape. And that's when Diddy came on TV. I'm so sorry. I was out of my mind. I didn't even know that was me. I was on drugged out. I was spaced out. And at that time, Biggie Small's mom was still alive. Y'all have our condolences as well. I'm just finding out about Mrs. Wallace. She passed away during this time of Diddy's convictions and beatings of Cassie, because she loved him. But has she been alive now to know her son's name has come up in 2 murders, okay, 2 murks. That's Tupac's and Notorious Biggie. His name has come up in 2 murks on that, okay. One of them they say he paid $1 million for, and that was Tupac to be iced out, and he was iced out. So, is it true? We don't know. We'll see and wait and see, because Suge ain't telling nothing. Suge is not involved in that trial.
He can't get out. He don't have no.
They're not offering him no deal
at
all, so he's not gonna even testify. When that guy, I forgot his name, but y'all know his name, who got in jail right now, who's in jail right now for the murder of Tupac, because he kept talking too much anyway.
Yeah.
He talked too much. He actually
he put himself in jail.
He did. He kept fronting.
I killed Tupac.
Yeah. I mean, he made himself like, yeah. And everybody know my nephew's the one that shot it, but I was riding with it. I'm the one who put the gun under the seat. Really? Now the Fed's only gonna let you do so much. Do you?
Every interview he talked about was about Tupac. Killing Tupac.
Killing Tupac. His whole topic.
Nothing else.
Just like Jaguar Wright. Everything she said was all about P. Diddy, P. Diddy, P. Diddy. As y'all can see, you barely hear about her now. You barely see her on any type of channel now. You know why? Because 99% of everything she said, everybody said was a lie. But she made it sound real good because she had me interested. I'm just telling y'all, Jaguar Wright be talking a lot of shit that ain't true. And I said it. And I said it, and I'm going to say it again, because many people have backed up your lies when you said y'all was at this white party. That party was not even existing at that date that you said that party was, Jaguar Wright. So you are a person of fiction, and in your mind, you were there, but you was not there. But if you want to convince people, because you had me fooled, but now that I did some background on you, Jaguar Wright, come on. You be lying. You be lying, girl. I'll pass that on to you next.
All right, so I was trying to do some research and find this one thing, but I can't find it. But I'm going to just go off the top of the dome, which is Donald Trump. So we know that he closed the investigation on what's his name, Edward Epstein, right? He closed that so nobody can see those documentations, But he did release Martin Luther King's documentation after the family requested that not to be released. So yeah, I don't know.
Let me tell you about the Epstein case. The reason why Donald Trump and everybody is so scared to talk about this case, it's a lady involved. I can't say her name right now because
he also not secretly but silently removed Martin Luther King out of the White House as well.
See, that's why I don't like to talk about the Orange Man, because that's when I become very to me emotional, because our history, we struggled. I remember a little girl watching the black people being sprayed. My mama crying, we used to sit on the floor and watch black people get sprayed by the fire departments, having German shepherds bite the black people. I saw this as a little girl with my mother. She used to be crying, sitting there while my daddy was at work. We used to have to sit there on the floor and watch TV with her. We had a black and white TV, which was called a nice hi-fi at that time. Which is what they call expensive. It was wood frame, but we used to sit in front of it, and my mother actually shedded tears because she watched Martin Luther King get arrested so many times and would cry. And I used to wonder, why is my mama crying? And she told me, one day you'll understand. And then my daddy, when he came home, I even told him mama was crying. Something was happening. She was crying about TV. I was little, and I guess they talked. And that's what my father explained to us about racism. We didn't have no clue about black or white. We was raised around black and white, so we had no clue that's what they were doing, fighting for what we are allowed to do right now.
For the little boys, the little white boys and the white girls that have the same bathrooms, share the same water fountain, the little white boy and the little white girl that walk up and down the street. I have a dream that one day that we can reunite and the little white girl could be with the white boy and the black boy.
Anywho, it would not be all this black and white is going on if all this had not happened, and that racism we had not won the fight. We won the fight. That's why Martin Luther King
had a dream
became history. One of the biggest marches in history was doing that I had a dream speech, in Washington, D.C., where the Orange Man had all of them march to come from down there to the Capitol to charge January the 6th, okay? So remember that day, January the 6th, the same day that Martin Luther King, which his date was not on that, but this man wanted to erase history so bad that he started a march from where Martin Luther King started that speech at to march from there to the Capitol. And he's still trying to say, I had more people than Martin Luther King at my march than Martin Luther King on January the 6th. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I'm trying to remember something. When was the Million Man March? Who was that? Was that
and we had a million.
by?
That was a million man. That was his name was Farrakhan. He called 1 million men, black men, and we all showed up for the first time in history.
Million Man March.
First time. It's only been done one time in history. Farrakhan. He called for 1 million men to come to Washington, D.C. And guess what? We showed up and we showed out. When we come together, we show out. And you should title this here, The Million Man March. Because that's something in history that a lot of people to this generation, some of them don't even know.
I want to give a shout out to this man. I went to something called Brothers on the Porch. I was as a little boy. We all went there it was like a little, I'm going to say a camp thing, you know. Mm-hmm. It was for an amount of time, let's say about half of the summer. And then at the end, we get $100. We literally did this for $100. And he would feed us there. We would learn things. And, you know, we was very childish. But at the same time, I did learn things. That's where I learned about the Million Man March. Because of that. That's what
knowledgeable.
Yeah, that's what stuck with me for sure. You know, so shout out to men that's out here trying to, you know,
mentor,
teach the youth.
Mentor,
you know, eventually, in God's will, that I can, you know, do the same thing for other young kids like myself when I was coming up. You know, that was very nice.
Great. You know what? The great story about history being passed on. That's why we're doing this channel, for it to pass on. Because one day God gonna call me, and then he's gonna have kids. They're gonna say, tell me stories about grandma. And he gonna say, you know what? I got a channel that me and your grandma used to do.
Exactly.
And this is something that we're bringing together. This is so we can have something, legacy from their mom down to me, to them, from him to his kids, to the parents' children. It will go on and on and on. Because one thing about this world, technology is not going nowhere. Now, I do want to talk about tonight. Y'all know what's coming on. Y'all know I love me some Basketball Wives. Y'all know I love me some Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So y'all know it's popping down there. Have y'all heard the new song, first of all, Love and Hip Hop? Have y'all heard their first new rap? They got a rap with Spice, Jock, Scrappy. They put Bambi out, but she made her own rap called 1111. Said Scrap got $11, 11 women, and 11 babies. Y'all need to see that. Oh my God. Hear her rap song. She whoever wrote those bars for Bambi, they spit some bars out on her 11 about Scrap. You know, a man of many baby mamas, but it's called 11. And look, Spice, you did that when you brought all of them together. You did that. I actually will commend you for that. And on Basketball Wives, Jackie, I'm going to tell you, your daughter Chantel should not be on that show. She is don't nobody come for their mother. That's your mother, Chantel. You don't attack your mother. You acting like your mother is a stranger. Your mother is a queen of that show. You came on that show and you formed the alliance against your mother with 3 new other characters. Are you kidding me? Everybody's talking about you, Chantel. Everybody. And I read all the comments about you. I'm even talking about you. And anybody out there that watch Basketball Wives, y'all tell me, is Chantel wrong how she's treating her mother? You do not treat your mother like that. You only get one mother in this world.
Amen.
And when your mother eyes is closed and you ain't can't say I'm sorry, you don't wish you didn't do that. Because what you did doing to your mother will always be replayed over and over and over. You call your mother bitches and hoes and all that. You acting like a stranger, Chantel. Stop doing your mama like that. But I'm going to tune in tonight and I'm going to keep watching it, okay? And last thing, and for the housewives, and that is, y'all know, Housewives of Atlanta is on reunion number 3, which will start the last one of this Sunday, because last night was reunion number 2. Oh, Portia, you are cutting up. Y'all outfits are amazing. I'm loving it. Y'all giving it. And Angie, I'm telling you, Miss Barkley, Charles Barkley's wife, you are the one. You got it. You snapping, baby. You just starting, but you snapping, and I'm loving your new song, Drew. Drew Stador, your new song is beautiful. I just want you to know it's touching, and everybody online is talking about it. So y'all tune in to watch the Housewives of Atlanta, the reunion number 3, Basketball Wives Monday night, and Love and Hip Hop of Atlanta. And that's what I have to say.
Y'all had Bobby Brown heated for a minute. But
Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Who's Bobby Brown?
You.
Oh. See, you see you calling me Bobby Brown. Is it because of my fro? Y'all see I got a new do. I want to wear my natural hair and let it go. But yeah, I'm heated because I love the Housewives. I love my entertainment.
Okay, go. Chill out, Bobby. Okay.
Chill out, Bobby. All right, Martin Luther King. Okay, I ain't gonna call you Malcolm X. Malcolm X. Okay, chill, Malcolm. Okay, because you the one started that million. Okay, Malcolm. We'll get back with you later.
If you guys have not seen, just recently, I want to say today or maybe yesterday in Jacksonville, it was supposed to be a simple fraction. What would you call that?
Citation?
Minor stop. It was
citation.
Traffic stop citation.
Yeah.
You know, because apparently in Jacksonville, when it's raining, your headlights is supposed to be on. So this fellow,
fog lights.
So this fellow brother was driving without his headlights on. So he was pulled over because of that. And they...
Are you speaking of Jackson, Mississippi? Or Jackson? It's got to be the South.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So apparently, when they pulled the young brother over, he did not have the...
So racist. Oh, okay. I already know.
Yeah. So he did not have his headlights on, and he was asking, what law is it? You know, he was trying to figure out the law. Why does the lights have to be on?
The fog lights.
And he was talking to one other fellow officer. The officer that pulled him over, he was not talking to him. He was talking to the other guy that's on his left side, and his window was rolled up on the officer who pulled him over. So the other officer, once I guess he got fed up with talking to him, he told him, go ahead and tase him, I believe. And he said, go ahead and break the window, I guess. So he breaks the window, boom. After the window breaks, because they asked him to show his hands. So he showed his hands. After they break the window, he's showing his hands, and then they punch him. Boom, punches him. So he's like, oh, y'all gonna punch me? They get him out the car, boom, punch him again. Boom, punch him again. Then they arrest him. They call him stupid. They tell him, we already tried to talk to you. See? You don't know nothing, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know. Mark, let me know if I'm wrong, or let me know, not even technically wrong. Let me know if this is acceptable for the police to use force. I didn't know that they can punch us.
No.
I did not know they can punch us if they're mad.
You're talking about a rural state.
I've been seeing a lot of police punching people.
But yeah, listen, they only get a little bitty punishment, okay, which I think they should be fired, because a little minor citation such as a headlight should not be no reason to be having your window busted out, beat up, and thrown out the car and tased because of what? You were driving with your fog lights off. How many people drive with fog lights on?
And he also did
many people drive?
He also did state he was not the only one driving without his headlights on.
He probably was. You know what? How many times have you used your fog lights? You haven't. And it's been in fogs.
My real concern is them being able to punch us
You can't
when they
do it.
mad. I didn't know they can do that.
You can't
like
do
they
it.
get mad and they just start punching you literally in your jaw.
Look, you can't do it. But guess what? In some states you can get away with it. And all you can get is saying, well, sorry, you the brother that got caught. You just caught us on the wrong day. That's all they get. They don't get no type of repercussions.
If I get to punching you back because you punching me,
no,
nah,
you getting shot then. No, you getting shot. You
right.
dead. And then we got to fight for your rights. But you dead. Because he going to laugh, said, he came at me.
Trying to grab my gun.
That's the first word. All I asked him for was his ID. And he tried to grab my gun. That's the first lie they tell. Look, I'm getting heated right now. So, we have another topic, because if not...
I just did a topic. It was on you, but if not, we can,
We can end it, because my show time is coming, and it's my dinner time.
Exactly, and I
need
ready
to
do some things as well. But shout out to everybody. I don't know if YouTube pushed our last video, or
thank
or
y'all
since
so
I posted
much.
it. I posted on my Instagram. I don't know what it was.
God.
But we got 1.7K views. That was
Thank
good.
y'all so much.
Yeah, we was happy.
Whatever we did, we tell us the motor to bring some motor, y'all, because we want to keep pushing it. We want to push it over the top. If we can get to 14, we can do it 18. Then next $2,000.
Yeah,
we gonna keep going.
Hey, we was happy. We was happy.
I
couldn't believe it was real, and she couldn't either.
I couldn't, because I know
she
kept
seen
telling
it first.
I saw him at 12 o'clock at night. I said, we at 889, he told me. You don't know what you talking about, Granny. Guess what? He gonna come in my room. We got 1,400 over. I'm like, I tried to tell you at 12
I asked her to show me the video. She couldn't show me. So I didn't know what she was talking about.
He keep on underestimating my knowledge. Okay. If y'all like,
comment and subscribe.
From the
KG family.